Babe Boomer. Getting set for this one. Her team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Babe Boomer. Singing she's fresh off tossing a no-no her last time out.
Boog, it was so amazing to watch her go out there in the 9th inning and complete that start. What an outstanding day for her. See how she backs it up today. She's got incredible stuff. I wonder if she's going to be fresh.
About to get started here. Jonathan India at the plate.
Second baseman, number 6, Jonathan India.
And away we go here in Milwaukee. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. The Brewers would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Swing and a ground ball onto O'Hearn. 1 out in the top of the first.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Young takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
On the ground, right side, Terang. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Man at first, Babe Boomer, the next to hit.
She's got pop, which is a little sneaky because she's so comfortable with taking her base hits to the opposite field. But she can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a pop-up. Abrams moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Pitch gets away. and that cost them a run as she scores easily.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Noel launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
In the air to left center. Yelich has a beat on it. And there's one down.
That is it. The third baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Popped up. O'Hearn under it. And there's two down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 4-0.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-1. On the ground left side, 6. It's in and out of his glove. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Runner at first with one gone. Jackson Chourio digs in now. There goes the runner. On the ground to third. Zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Brewers.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
22, Christian Yelich.
Runner on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side.
You're here.
Slings to first. Yelich out on the play. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Nationals nothing. You're watching Brewers baseball on the Show, Wisconsin. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
You know, these Nationals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's in there. 1-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
Right side, hard hit. On to first, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 9 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Boomer back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, number 29.
Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. He popped out his first time. Out to short, Ortiz. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution. She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, out to short. To first, she has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The Nationals still looking for their first hit in this one. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called the ball. 2 balls and a strike. Pitcher challenges. She thought it was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dalen Lyle. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
On the ground to short, Ortiz. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Jack Caglione. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. So she's perfect through 6. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. 1 gone, runner at first. Babe Boomer getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. She's scored more runs than anyone else on her team so far this year, Chris. Here comes the 0-1. Left field, way back there. Holy Toledo. An absolute smash to left. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7. Jonathan India digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. That one pushed foul. This one in the air, center field. Perkins coming on. And there's one down.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Foul ball. Yo, 1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And there's the strike. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Noel.
Boomer into her 8th inning of work singing. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Next to the Nationals, the third baseman,
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Going 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And she strikes out the side for the second time today. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Number 13 digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Ripped on a line to center. Lyle on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Boomer looking for the complete game. This crowd feels it. You know she wants the ball to finish this.
Yeah, Boog, you live for moments like these. Exciting for us as announcers as well. It's all about closing the door.
He was late there, strike 1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ground ball to the right side. And history! It's a perfect game!